Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with this week's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Clayton and Anali, is there trouble in paradise? And Usman versus Angela. Again. Let's hop right into it, guys. So for this week's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey, like I said, Clayton and Anali, are there problems in paradise with those two? Ashley is offering another class about branding this time. Miona's new man, we have his identity. A Paul and Karini update. Jesse's going to be a dad. Jamals, single life. Riley's got a new love. Danielle, are you looking for a man or are you looking for an assistant? And finally, Usman versus Angela. Again. So first of all, Clayton and Anali. Are there problems in paradise? Check this out. First of all, Clayton spends Christmas with friends. Anali, nowhere in sight. And then a fan asked him on Twitter, "What are you and Anali doing for New Year's?" And check out his response. "I'm not sure what I will be doing. I may try to see what my friends are up to where I spent Christmas Eve. You'll have to ask her what her plans are." Now, spoiler alert, according to Starcasm, Annalie and Clayton did get married. So, if they're married, why wouldn't Clayton know what his spouse is up to on New Year's Eve? Things that make you go, And another thing that'll make you go, is on Annalie's IG, there is no sign of Clayton. A bunch of beautiful selfies of Annalie, a bunch of scenery pictures, but no pictures of Clayton. Interesting. And like I said, Annalie is great at posting selfies of herself. And Clayton wished Happy New Year to guinea pig lovers only. Was he also wishing Annalie a Happy New Year? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Is there problems in paradise? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Now, Ashley the Witch has another class, okay? A $222 class, $777 value go. Starting on January 5th, she is offering a 10-day branding experience class, okay? Now, we all know your brand is your foundation of your business, okay? But Ashley says that there are 4 common branding mistakes that we all might be making. And for $222 and 10 days of your time, she can help you come up with a brand, come up with a fantastic plan for your business. And don't worry, she knows exactly what she's doing. Now, for her new year, her and Manuel were hanging out with friends. Now, Manuel posted a reel, and for a moment, I thought we were going to have a wife and kids reveal, but no, it was only a kids reveal. Miona's new man, his identity has been put out there, guys. Okay? Now, while Jabri may be reminiscing about his love with Miona back in 2019 in Thailand, Miona has already moved on to the next, okay? She is dating this guy. He is a producer at the Oprah Network, Trezell Ron. Shout out to Reddit user Big Coconut 3157 for cracking the code and figuring out Trezell Ron is Miona's new mystery man, okay? And considering one of Miona's phobias may be broke men, I could see why she decided to move on from Jabri and move on to Trezell because, on to the next. Paul and Karini update. Now, Paul decided to take to his story to blast his cousin, who has custody of his children. He claims that his cousin has cut off his mother and Karini's court-ordered visitation rights. Now, honestly, Paul, I think you should shut the fuck up and be grateful that your cousin stepped up and took custody of your children and stepped in and is providing them a stable household, because obviously the state of Kentucky and Children's Services did not find you or Karini fit at all to be parents and took them away from you guys. But, you know, Paul, being his typical self, decided to blast his cousin and say that, Karini and his mom are going to go to court and fight for their, right for visitation and so on and so forth. Then after his rampage against his cousin, a day or so later, he posted this to his story. Congratulations to Karini and someone named Jonathan M. Ruff with your wedding engagement tonight. Is Karini engaged? Did she get married? Well, what the heck is going on, Paul? As usual, vague and confusing. Jesse's going to be a dad. Congratulations, Jesse. He's going to be a dad. They're going to have a boy. And he could teach his boy how to cut steak on the bias. Check out my article on wordonthestreetreality.com for all the info about Jesse, his partner, and Jesse's going to be a dad. Now, Jamals' single life. If you haven't checked out my video about this, please do. Jamal and Veronica, they are going to be dating on The Single Life, which premiered on Monday. Now, allegedly, according to Word on the Street, Jamal was a little distracted by this young lady, and he couldn't fully concentrate on dating Veronica. So things are not going to work out between him and Veronica. A little spoiler. And this young lady, who is a bottle service girl at a club that Jamal likes to frequent, she even appeared on his podcast, has been a distraction. If you haven't checked out my video, please do. Does Riley have a new love interest? On New Year's Eve, Riley posted this picture. 2 wine glasses, 2 hands holding. Interesting. Now, Danielle, are you looking for a man or are you looking for an assistant? Check this out, okay? Apply now. Qualified candidates are invited to submit a cover letter and resume detailing their compatibility with the outline requirements and 1 letter of reference from a former partner. Okay, listen to this shit. We seek an individual embodying commitment, compassion, and compatibility for a lifelong partnership, fostering mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to growth. Candidates with life experience, emotional intelligence, and enthusiasm for meaningful connections are invited to join us in creating a harmonious and supportive partnership based on an open communication, shared adventures, and joy in shared responsibilities. Criteria for success. Have to light up for this one. Minimum 35 years of life experience. A proven track record of maintaining meaningful relationships with at least one lasting 5 years or more. Proficient in emotional intelligence, self-reflection, and effective non-violent communication. A genuine passion for the arts, family values, and an affinity for cute dogs. Basic understanding of the functioning of the vehicle, can pump gas, change a tire, jump a battery, and more. Responsibilities Are you looking for an assistant or a man, Danielle? Upholding commitments with integrity and sincerity. Collaborating on the planning and financial aspects of weekly dates, bi-monthly weekend trips, and biannual international travel. Providing active and attentive listening, allowing for up to 5 hours per week of meaningful conversation. Contributing to household responsibilities, including minor repairs, outdoor activities like barbecuing, and occasional errands. Benefits. There's benefits to this position, okay? Continuous personal and professional support, including styling services and networking opportunities. She'll dress you up like a doll. Dynamic and flexible meeting times and locations to accommodate mutual convenience. 24-hour on-call crisis management for any unforeseen challenges. Is that a benefit or a requirement, Danielle? Emotional availability and a commitment to a supportive partnership. Opportunities for maintaining a healthy and fulfilling intimate connection. So remember, submit your cover letter and your salary requirements, okay? Because this really sounds like an assistant position. Now, finally, Usman versus Angela. Again. So apparently, Usman is trying to piss off Angela. It's not too hard to piss off Angela. But yeah, he's trying to piss off Angela. And Angela's gone off on him, screaming on her TikTok lives about him. And baby girl Lisa posted to her story, I see my ex is trying to provoke the queen. He will never be half the man your husband is. You can take that to the bank. And then Usman decided to post to his story, you ain't shit, Angie. No matter how broke, I'm still wealthier than your generation. LOL. Don't try me because am bitter, am not Mako, am Usman. There is difference between Haza man and Yoba man. Interesting. Now, before I go, here's some miscellaneous 90-day updates. Now, Darcy decided almost 2 months after her November wedding to Georgie that she was going to squeeze herself back into her wedding dress and do some professional pictures and sell them to People magazine. Yes, so I have a question. One, why do Darcy and Stacy look 7 feet tall in these pictures? And two, why can't we see Florian's full suit? Okay, because I need to know. I need to know, did he wear the same suit that he wore on the actual wedding day? Because we all know that we prefer the real wedding pictures that Mary Pants posted, as opposed to these photoshopped, airbrushed pictures where Darcy and Stacy look 7 feet tall. I mean, I prefer these, but I really want to know, did they give poor Flo another suit? Because he looks like, if he turns the wrong way, he's going to pop the button and take someone's eye out. Just asking. But in all seriousness, today, Stacy posted this to her story. She looked like she was in a hospital or a clinic of some sort. And she says, thank you, my love, for always having my back. Please pray for me and my healing. So in all seriousness, I hope she's okay. And Flo, where are your socks? Why weren't you wearing socks? Ugh, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Natalie's back on the single life. Her mom is here in America. I guess Natalie has a modeling gig because she was, modeling all of these really horrible, weird looking dresses. And I want to give a shout out to Mike, even though him and Natalie are not together anymore. He just recently officially filed for divorce. Mike has moved on. He has a new girlfriend. The two of them were doing glow in the dark golfing. But I want to give Mike a total heads up, a total shout out for his role in bringing Natalie's mother over here. Okay? Even though him and Natalie, obviously not on the best of terms, Mike is a stand up guy, and I really want to give Mike his props for that. Sophie, wishing everyone a happy new year, and she's going on a 3-month health fitness journey. Rob took to his stories and he answered a couple of questions, including what made you go through with 90 Day? And he said, the truth is, while Sophie and I were together, I rejected 2 dating shows that reached out to me because I was taken. But Sophie knew I was interested in working in entertainment, so she suggested a show we could do together. 90 Day Fiancé was her idea, and we fit the criteria of the show perfectly. And by the way, that apartment, $1,000 in rent. Okay, interesting. Cleo and Christian got COVID for New Year's. I hope they're feeling better. And Cleo has a message to all of those people online that says that she looks good for a trans person. She has a message for you guys. Debbie and Riley, I like this. They look adorable together. And Colt, I wish you the best of luck and a speedy recovery on your 5th surgery. Scott, what the hell is he doing now? He's dressing like a woman again, sitting on the ground with his dog, honestly, looking homeless in Staten Island. Check out my article on wordonthestreetreality.com. What the hell is going on with Scott now? Memphis is looking fantastic with her glow up. Rose got a haircut. Hazel got a haircut. Everyone is getting haircuts, glow ups for the new year. Kelly is hanging out with his brother. And before I close out this edition of 90 Day Oy Vey, I just want to remind you guys, some may call it multitasking. I call it doing something else while I try to remember what the hell I was doing in the first place. Thank you so much for watching me. Please hit subscribe if you don't already. Hit that like button. And for the new year, please consider joining my membership for $5.99. I think it's a pretty good deal for some pretty great content. There should be a join button on my banner and a link in my description bar. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.